Anastasaki's Papasifaki's wedding. Excellent.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the brilliant artfulness that we missed even on our umpteenth rewatch of Friends.
Everyday use. Fancy. Guest. Fancy guest.
2 seconds.
11.
Number 30, A Change of Address.
But listen, don't ring the buzzer for 19. Ring 20. Geller Green, they'll let you in, okay? If you buzz our door, there's no tip for you.
Way back in early season 1, you'd have to knock on apartment doors 4 for Joey and Chandler and 5 for Monica and Rachel if you wanted to hang out with your favorite gang. Perhaps while you were in there, you'd happen to glance out the window and think, wow, the view from here is surprisingly high up, and you wouldn't be wrong.
Ew, 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 ew.
What?
Ugly naked guy got a thigh master.
At some point, the production team figured that it probably made more sense for the apartments to be on a higher floor and subsequently moved everyone up a few flights. From then on, if you wanted to pay the friends a visit, you'd want apartments 19 and 20.
Oh, big talk, huh? Why don't you come over here and say that to me, huh, buddy? Yeah, my fiance will kick your ass. Come on, apartment 20, apartment 20.
Number 29, The Full Apartment. In Friends, we usually see the sets from the same familiar angles, but every so often, the show breaks its own rules.
Seems smaller somehow.
Has it always been purple?
In season 5, when Chandler and Monica are in the bathtub and Joey pops in to offer them chicken, look closely. There's a picture on the wall behind Joey that we'd never seen before.
No thanks, no chicken. Bye-bye then.
You sure? Some extra crispy, dirty rice, beans?
For the last time, no! Get out, Joey!
Right.
Same goes for the episode where Joey offers to fix Monica's bathroom floor. You suddenly see the room from a whole new angle. The full layout only pops up in rare shots, like when Chandler discovers Monica's secret closet or in the one with the list, where Rachel is filmed from outside the apartment sitting by the window, revealing the wall we usually never see. Number 28, Joey's Special Balloons. In season 5, after an argument with Chandler, Ross picks Joey as his new best man. And what's one of the best man's jobs? Plan the bachelor party, of course.
Have fun planning your mellow bachelor party.
Well, there's gonna be strippers there. You didn't say anything about no strippers.
He just said no strippers.
Oh, I chose not to hear that.
Joey might not be the most wisdomous of the gang, but no one can say he's not resourceful. Proof? Check out the decor at Ross's bachelor party. Those are some pretty interesting balloons, only they're not actually balloons now, are they?
Thanks, everyone. This was great, okay? And hey, I'll see you guys Monday morning. Thanks, Billy.
Oh, hey, don't forget your shirt.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Knowing Joey, he probably saved a few bucks on decorations by dipping into his personal stash. And, well, at least Ross is well prepared for his wedding night. Although saying the wrong name at the altar is probably an even more effective contraception.
I, Ross,
Hi, Ross.
take thee, Emily.
Take thee, Rachel.
Number 27, Boddingtons. After the gang returns from London, we learn that Ross's Freudian slip aside, they'd actually had a great time across the pond. One of their high-five-worthy highlights was a visit to a classic pub where they had their first taste of British bitter beer, Boddingtons.
What was that place, that pub that he took us to?
The Wheat Chief.
Yeah, and they had that beer, that,
Boddington's.
Apparently, it's so good, Joey would have walked on water for another. Luckily, Ross has a more practical solution.
That was good beer. I'd walk back to London for another frosty one of those bad boys.
I think they have those at that British pub by the Trade Center.
Later.
Anyway, perhaps Joey was true to his word, or maybe that British pub down by the Trade Center put him in touch with their supplier, because as we see later that season, he seems to have gotten his hands on a whole pack of those bad boys.
How good is that?
Oh, wow.
See?
Number 26, All the Arquettes. While in Vegas, Monica and Chandler decide to literally gamble with their future.
You roll another hard 8,
and we get married here tonight.
Oh, come on, come on!
It just got interesting.
And Lady Luck really seems to want them to get married. Only no matter how many 8s they roll or how many signs they think they see, nothing is strong enough to push them down the aisle just yet. So they decide that moving in together will do them just fine, for now.
There have been no signs for that.
Me asking is kind of a sign.
However, outside of the Friends universe, Courtney Cox had just tied the knot with David Arquette, choosing to double-barrel her name. Friends had a unique way of celebrating this special occasion, which you can spot in the opening titles. Who knew there were so many Arquettes in Friends? Number 25, Tributes After 9/11. Friends was mid-production on season 8 when the 9/11 attacks happened. Like much of the entertainment industry, the producers wanted to be a source of light during dark times, but knew they couldn't ignore what had happened, especially since the show was set in New York.
Because I'm a Tribbiani. And this is what we do. I mean, we may not be great thinkers or world leaders. We don't read a lot or run very fast, but damn it, we can eat!
So, they planted their acknowledgments throughout the set, on props and in costume choices.
What's going on? Is it Mom? Is she sick? Is it Dad's heart? Is that a sandwich?
Joe, Mom and Dad are fine.
Is that a sandwich?
For example, they added flags to their decor, the Magna Doodles in Chandler and Joey's apartment reflected the mood, and you can spot FDNY branded clothing. Perhaps their most direct nod came in the season 8 premiere, which was dedicated to the people of New York City. Number 24, Stealing Away in the Background. For 10 seasons, we tuned in weekly to see what hilarious shenanigans the Friends would get up to.
All right. If you really want to know how I did it, I'll show you. When you handed me back the card, what you didn't see was I looked at it so fast, it was invisible to the naked eye.
While we were focusing on what was happening in the foreground, we were missing some golden comedic subtleties in the background. For instance, what if Phoebe teasing Ross about Rachel was just a ploy to swipe his coffee and cookie, as she keeps trying to do throughout the scene?
She is in the same place as me because I am not in that place.
Okay, I didn't understand that. But, maybe that's because you were speaking the secret language of love.
Then, in the episode where Rachel takes up smoking, Chandler finds himself tempted too. At Rachel's surprise birthday party, as soon as she sets down her purse and turns away, you can see Chandler sneakily rifling through it. No prizes for guessing what he's probably looking for.
Wow, this is so great. Look at all these cups. This is so weird.
I was in charge of cups.
Oh, okay, not so weird.
Number 23, The Other Roberts. Did you know that Julia Roberts isn't the only Roberts family member to appear on Friends?
It looks like one of her eyebrows fell down. Now, unless someone convinces her to let me bleach it, Jean-Claude Van Damme's going to be making out with Gabe Kaplan. I'll talk to her. I hate actors.
Her older sister Lisa actually appears in the very same episode as her, and they even share a scene. Remember when Joey tries to impress the director's assistant by taking her out to dinner, hoping to land a role in Outbreak 2: The Virus Takes Manhattan?
So, assistant to the director. That's a really exciting job. I mean, you must have a ton of cool responsibility.
I have nothing to do with casting.
So what are you guys gonna eat?
That assistant is played by Lisa Roberts. Julia has said her big sis helped her early on in her career by giving her a place to live when she moved to New York. Imagine if Julia had repaid her generosity by securing her a spot on one of TV's biggest hits.
I'm going to the bathroom now.
Number 22, The Hollywood Dry Cleaner. There are perks to fame, and for Joey, one of the best is seeing his headshot displayed alongside Jim Belushi and Harrison Ford at the local dry cleaners.
This is so exciting. You get your picture back up on the Wall of Fame.
I know. It was so cool when I was up there before. Me and Jim Belushi would just be cracking up about something.
Unfortunately, TV stardom alone doesn't guarantee he gets that spot. For starters, his show Mac and Cheese hasn't even aired yet. Plus, it leans on some culturally insensitive stereotypes.
No, you don't go up on the wall.
What? But you saw the show.
Yes, it was very offensive to my people.
Dry cleaners?
When Joey argues his case, mentioning that Air Force One also features Russian villains, the dry cleaner shrugs him off. He really should check it out, though. He's a dead ringer for one of those bad guys he would despise. It's almost like they're the same person. P.S. They are. Actor Ilya Volok.
But in Air Force One, okay, the Russians were terrorists and evil. And plus, he kills a bunch of them. That's offensive to Russians.
I've never seen it.
Oh, you should. It's great.
Number 21, The Hidden Friends. You've probably heard that the word friends is mentioned at least once per episode. And while we can't say we've gone through and checked them all, since this is a sitcom about, well, friends, it certainly makes sense.
Joey had an imaginary childhood friend. His name was...
Maurice.
Correct. His profession was...
Oh, Space Cowboy!
Correct.
If you're thinking, tell me something I don't know, your wish is our command, we hope. In this Season 8 episode, Ross enters the coffee shop looking for his salmon shirt.
Has anyone seen my shirt? It's a button-down, like a faded salmon color.
You mean your pink shirt?
However, we're more interested in the one he's wearing in this scene. As some ASL-savvy fans spotted, the graphic on his tee is the sign for Friends. Hopefully he's been more careful with this one than he was with his pink, okay, fine, salmon shirt.
Can I? To remember you?
No.
Number 20, Susan Sarandon slapped her daughter.
What are you going to do? Kill him? Like you did Charles? Oh, my baby!
In the Season 7 episode, the one with Joey's new brain, Susan Sarandon guest stars as soap actress Cecilia Monroe. Monroe plays Jessica Lockhart on Days of Our Lives, a woman who often slaps other characters on the show. In fact, she's so famous for her slaps that Monica tries to get a slap of her own when she meets her in Joey's apartment.
Oh my God. Can I just ask you to do me just one favor?
Certainly.
Would you slap me? Would you slap me right here in the face?
I'd love to, but my lawyer said I can't do that anymore.
But there's one small interesting detail. Sarandon's own daughter, Eva Amori, plays Jessica's daughter Dina on Days. So when Lockhart slaps Dina, that's actually Sarandon slapping her own daughter.
That was a great scene. And that slap looks so real. How do you do that?
Oh, just years of experience.
Can I get some ice here?
Number 19, Phoebe gave her brother a condom.
Hi. Did I accidentally drop a condom in your case?
Do you remember the first time Phoebe met her half-brother Frank Jr.? We don't mean the time she tried to meet her dad but wound up meeting Frank Jr. instead.
So you like my big sister?
Yeah.
Well, this is huge. You can buy me beer.
I'm not gonna.
No, we're talking about a time just before that, when Phoebe loses her gig at Central Perk and ends up busking on the sidewalk outside the coffee shop. It happens rather quickly, but while Rachel is comforting Phoebe, a guy runs up and asks her for the condom he had accidentally dropped in her guitar case earlier. That guy, wouldn't you know it, is none other than Frank Jr.
Kind of an emergency.
Yeah. Here you go.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Hey, Christine, I got it!
Number 18, Rachel's really long pregnancy.
And you're still pregnant. I'm sorry. I know how uncomfortable you are. You know what? You look great. Yeah, like $50.
The longest human pregnancy ever recorded was 375 days and was carried out by a woman in Los Angeles in the 1940s. The second longest ever might have been Rachel Green's. We know that Rachel gets a positive pregnancy test result at Monica's wedding on May 15th, which means she had to have been pregnant for at least a couple of weeks by that point. Now, cut to the following February, the episode before Valentine's Day. It's 9 months later and the baby kicks for the first time.
Wow, she is kicking so much. Oh, she's like, who's that kind of annoying girl soccer player?
Mia Hamm?
Mia Hamm.
While Emma's date of birth is never mentioned, given the clothes New Yorkers are wearing in the episodes leading up to the season finale, it's gotta be springtime. Fans seem to have concluded that she was born on April 4th, which comes in at an around 11-month pregnancy.
You. Oh, thanks for coming out of me.
Number 17, Gunther speaks.
I fell down an elevator shaft.
That sucks. I was buried in an avalanche.
What?
I used to be Bryce on All My Children.
As Friends fans can tell you, Gunther worked at Central Perk. He can speak Dutch, he once played a character named Bryce on All My Children, and he's in love with Rachel. But how many of us realized that Gunther actually didn't say a word on the show until almost halfway through the second season? While he was there in the background making coffee in season 1, it wasn't until season 2, episode 9 that he uttered his first word. An incredibly simple but effective yeah.
Hey, Gunther, you got stairs in your place?
Yeah?
Yeah, go nuts. There we go.
The truth is, his character didn't even have a name until then either. He came into work that day, and reportedly, co-creator Marta Kaufman told him, quote, "Your name is Gunther now, and you get to say yeah today." Number 16, Marcel's Restaurant.
Ross, he's doing it again.
Marcel, stop humping the lamp. Stop humping. Now, Marcel, come back. Come here, Marcel.
Oh, no, not in my room.
While Ross gave up his monkey at the end of season 1, Marcel made a guest appearance in the big season 2 episode, the one after the Super Bowl. In it, Marcel is back in New York, this time as an acting monkey on the set of Outbreak 2, The Virus Takes Manhattan.
Well, I tracked down Marcel, and get this. He's healthy, he's happy, and he's right here in New York filming Outbreak 2, The Virus Takes Manhattan.
But if you look really closely, that actually isn't the only place Marcel appears in the episode. Okay, well, not the actual monkey, but his name. We were all obviously paying more attention to Julia Roberts flirting with Chandler on their date, but take a second and look at the name of the restaurant on the menus. Number 15, Matthew Perry's dad.
I like her. She seems smart.
Obviously, if you were a member of the Perry family or a close friend, you would have noticed when Matthew Perry's father made a guest appearance on the show. However, since most of us are not that familiar with the Perry family tree, allow us to fill you in. Matthew Perry's dad, John Bennett Perry, began his acting career in the 1970s, and over the decades has appeared in movies, loads of television shows, and was even the Old Spice sailor in a series of commercials.
Come on, wake up to the freshness of the open sea with Old Spice.
Plus, he wasn't just a father in real life, he also played one on TV. In the case of Friends, the elder Perry played Joshua's dad in one of the show's most memorable episodes.
Oh, Dad, what are you guys doing here?
Oh, well, we cut the trip short.
France sucks.
Number 14, Chandler and Monica's house was a famous movie house.
Thank you for letting us see the house again.
And thank you for explaining to us what escrow means. I've already forgotten what you said, but thank you.
Take as long as you want. Just let me know when you're through.
We know that real estate agents are required to disclose certain things about a house to potential buyers, but we're not sure if the fact that Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern attempted to rob the place is one of those things. Yup. The house that Monica and Chandler buy in the final season of Friends is the same one that Macaulay Culkin defended so brilliantly in Home Alone almost 15 years prior.
This is my house. I have to defend it.
Sure, the wallpaper is gone and the furniture is different, but look a little closer. The house across the street should probably look familiar to Home Alone superfans. It's the Murphys' residence across from the McAllisters. Now that deserves a classic hands-on-face scream, don't you think? Number 13, the potato cake. Okay, so this isn't a potato cake so much as an actual potato in a cake display. If you don't know what we're talking about, allow us to take you back to season 4, episode 8. Joey walks into Central Perk looking for Chandler. He goes up to the counter to ask Gunther if he's seen him.
I thought you were Chandler. But, what have you's over there?
And there, sitting prominently on the counter for all to see, is a regular old potato in a cake stand. Why is it there? Was it supposed to be there? Is it some kind of inside joke or just a mistake? Was the budget that tight? All good questions we unfortunately do not have answers to.
Va fa Napoli, huh?
Number 12, 5639.
Can you do me a favor? I forgot the PIN number to my ATM card. Can you get it for me?
Sure, where is it?
I scratched it on the ATM machine down on the corner.
Do you have a hard time remembering the PIN for your ATM card? Well, in the season 5 finale, Joey reveals his trick for always having it around when you need it. Assuming you always use the same ATM, why not scratch the number onto the machine? But while this might sound like a Joey being smart moment, in the end, it's more of a Joey being Joey situation.
Oh, so you're 5639? 5639?
That's it. Thanks, Phoebe.
You see, his PIN, as revealed by Phoebe, is 5639. Why does that matter, you ask? Well, do you know what 5639 spells on a dial pad? You guessed it, Joey. So basically, Joey can't remember his own name.
Guys, please, come on. This is obviously just a big misunderstanding.
No, it is not, Joey.
Hey, don't look at me. I'm just working.
Number 11, green with an extra E. It's true, some names are hard to spell. We'll admit we had to look up Tribbiani to confirm it had 2 B's, but you know what name we don't need help with? Green. However, for some reason, Ross did.
Oh, so you invited Rachel then?
Sure, why not?
In season 4, when Ross and Emily send out their wedding invitations, we see Ross dropping off the one for Rachel in the mailbox. And on the envelope, clear as day, it says Ms. Rachel Green, with an extra E at the end. No one seems to know how it's really supposed to be spelled. But this discrepancy is a lot funnier when you imagine Dan Quayle himself encouraging Ross to add the extra E on the invitation. Yeah, that's canon now. Just ask the folks down at Ralph Lauren.
Well, who the hell are you?
Who the hell are you?
I'm the hell person whose office this is.
Good one, Rach.
Number 10, Ode to Jennifer Aniston's family name.
So I'm gonna go through the hotel and see if there's any other weddings going on.
Okay. Oh, but don't tell them Monica's pregnant, because they frown on that.
Jennifer Aniston's father was born Yanis Anastasakis before anglicizing his name to John Aniston with the move to America. Why are we telling you this? Because in the one with Monica and Chandler's wedding, Rachel goes looking for someone to officiate the union if Joey can't get there in time. And she finds another wedding taking place at the hotel. None other than the Anastasakis Papasifakis wedding.
Are they Greek Orthodox?
Yeah, they're my friends, Monica Stephanopoulos and Chandler Acidophilus.
It's a wonderful nod to Jennifer's dad and their family name. And her perfect pronunciation of the Greek names is a nice touch to Rachel's character.
Anastasakis Papasifakis wedding. Excellent.
Number 9, the VD poster keeps showing up.
Ooh, you know, the asthma guy's really cute.
Do you know which one you're gonna be?
No. But I hear Lyme disease is open, so, you know.
Good luck, man. I hope you get it.
In season 1, Joey gets very excited when he lands a modeling job for the New York City Free Clinic. That is, until he sees that his particular poster is not warning against Lyme disease, as he'd hoped, but against STDs. Next thing you know, the city is covered with the posters, and Joey is decidedly less excited about the opportunity, although his friends have a good time with it.
So I guess you all saw it.
What? Saw what? No, we're just laughing. You know how laughter can be infectious.
If you thought the end of the episode was the end of the posters, you'd have been wrong. It seems these posters would continue to haunt Joey for the next little while because a couple of episodes later, as Monica and Phoebe are crossing the street, surprise, surprise, what's that on the wall in the background? Number 8, Hugsy reappears.
I got secrets of my own, you know.
You don't have any secrets.
Oh, yeah? Well, you don't know about Hugsy, my bedtime penguin pal.
In season 5, the stress of keeping Monica and Chandler's budding relationship a secret causes Joey to let slip a secret of his own to Rachel and Phoebe. Hugsy, his bedtime penguin pal. Now, we all remember Hugsy coming back many seasons later when Joey has to deal with the fact that baby Emma also loves the stuffed penguin.
Rachel, let's be clear on this, okay? I do not love Hugsy. I like him a normal amount.
All right. Well, Emma loves him.
Yeah, well, why wouldn't she? He's a wonderful person.
But what many of us missed was all of the appearances by Hugsy in between. Whether it was on the couch in the background or sitting under the dartboard, Hugsy showed up in many more episodes than you might remember.
You and I used to hang out all the time. 'Cause I was your daddy's girlfriend.
But you're not anymore.
No, I'm not.
Number 7, Monica's yelling jar.
Hey, Phoebe. Hey, have dinner. Dinner was good. Just saying hi. Now I'm gonna go.
We're all familiar with the concept of a swear jar, but in season 8, we learn that Monica has a yelling jar at work. In fact, when Phoebe comes to visit her at the restaurant and is flirting with her sous chef Tim, you can see the jar, filled with cash on the shelf behind him. Although, because it's just indicated as Monica's jar, we don't know it's a yelling jar until a few seconds later when Monica raises her voice but exclaims that she's not putting $1 in the jar. This works out well because she couldn't if she wanted to. From one shot to the next, the jar is no longer on the shelf.
I'll give him your number if I could just get 1 calamari and 1 Caesar salad. I did not yell. I am not putting $1 in the jar.
Number 6. Estelle was a nurse.
I'm sure they'll be here soon. Yeah, honey, they wouldn't miss this.
Yeah, relax. You only got 9 centimeters, and the baby's at 0 station.
Did you know that Joey's longtime agent Estelle was also a nurse? We know this because she was right there in the delivery room when Carol gave birth to her and Ross's son Ben in season 1.
There's a few too many people in this room. There's about to be one more. So anybody who's not an ex-husband or a lesbian life partner, out you go.
Weirdly, that was also 17 episodes after she left Joey her card subsequent to seeing his play Freud. After Ben is born, we never see Estelle in a hospital again, and her nursing duties are never mentioned. So we can only assume that managing Joey's career became so all-consuming that she had to drop her nursing gig. She also probably didn't like the fact that as a nurse, she wouldn't be able to smoke at work.
I'm just gonna put in a call here, and we'll find out what's going on and straighten it out. Yeah, hi. Lori, please.
Number 5. Monica's towels.
All right, Monica categorizes her towels. How many categories are there?
During the lightning round of the apartment bet trivia game, Joey and Chandler are asked about the number of categories Monica has for her towels. In the heat of the moment, they can only think of 4, but Joey takes a flyer and correctly blurts out 11.
Everyday use, fancy, guest, fancy guest.
2 seconds. 11? 11, unbelievable. 11 is correct.
But that also begs the question, what are the other categories besides everyday use, fancy, guest, and fancy guest? While we don't know all of the other 7 categories, we do know a few, including those of kitchen, beach, and old. Keen eyes will have spotted these categories scrawled on the stacked up boxes as the girls packed up to move across the hall.
This is a girl's apartment. That is a boy's apartment. It's dirty and it smells. This is pretty. It's so pretty. And look at, and it's purple.
Number 4, the disappearing beam.
Or we could put a hat on his head. A hat. Yes. We need a hat. We need a hat.
One of the more memorable moments from the early seasons of the show is when Ross, while running away from Monica, bangs his head into a wooden beam in the apartment. Given how prominent the beam is in the living quarters, you might be curious as to why no one else ever smacked into it. The main reason for that is because the beam totally disappeared. Actually, it came and went for the first few seasons, until finally being removed for good. As Lisa Kudrow and David Schwimmer explained in the reunion show, the beam often got in the way.
This was here in the beginning, and
It kept like...
it got in the way.
It got in the way, yeah.
Sorry, you got lost
As it's probably getting in the way now.
Well, I don't know.
Oh.
Number 3, the hidden menu. For 10 seasons, the gang ordered coffees and cappuccinos at Central Perk. But not once did we hear them order a Long Island cream, a movingly rich and creaming coffee straight from the mother's udder. Or a Ms. Liberty blend, a liberating blend, light and sweet. You'll be crying freedom when you taste it.
So you guys want coffees?
Yeah, but I don't want to be up too late, so I'll have a decaf.
Yeah, me too.
Actually, could I get some hot water with a little lemon?
The chalkboard menu behind the counter wasn't always visible to us, but it definitely would have been to them. How they were never intrigued enough to order a Manhattan mocha is beyond us. That one would have been perfect the time they were trying to stay awake to party.
Seriously, can I get my coffee?
Oh, I'm sorry, Ross. I'll get it for you right now. And since I made you wait, I'll toss in a free muffin.
Number 2, Magna Doodles.
Who'd you talk to? Never mind. You mean you didn't get it from this?
With so much going on, it's sometimes easy to miss the various Magna Doodle notes and drawings in the background. But given how they change and how fun some of them are, it's worth working the pause button a few times. The Magna Doodle first appeared in the guy's apartment in season 3 and featured a pretty generic shopping list and a Joey call your dad note. But going forward, there were all kinds of different doodles, from the thank you note from the robbers to another one bites the dust for Ross's bachelor party. There was also the doodle of a flag planted atop a mountain during the finale, indicating they had reached the summit.
What's the matter?
I need to say goodbye to the table first.
I understand.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Jasmine the waitress. Anyone else notice that Phoebe's future colleague and Gunther's roommate once worked in Central Perk?
Oh, God, Monica, hi. Thank God. I just went to your building and you weren't there, and then this guy with a big hammer said that you might be here, and you are.
Can I get you some coffee?
Decaf.
Like parent, like child. Looks like the Geller kids inherited their parents' sitting postures.
You know what I love? Her sweet and lows. How she was always stealing them from restaurants.
Not just restaurants, from our house.
Chandler's soulmate. Nothing heals all wounds quite like a Lionel Richie and Diana Ross duet.
I'm sure you know I don't mind.
Oh, you know I don't mind.
Monica's comfy wedding shoes. Yeah, we wouldn't want to dance the night away in uncomfortable heels either.
Let's do the rings. We good? Yeah.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Did they reserve their table at the coffee shop?
I don't like sitting up here. I'm gonna go over. No, Rachel, they got here first.
Do you ever wonder how the gang always got the best table in Central Perk? Why, except for on very rare occasions, were the couch and adjacent chairs always free at such a popular place? Well, we've never heard of being able to reserve tables at a coffee shop, but apparently that's what they did. It isn't always there, but often enough you can see a little reserved sign sitting on the table. There's a fan theory that the sign was put there by Gunther so as to always allow for a place of prominence for Rachel. It's settled. Every cafe needs a Gunther.
Okay, but the money's good. Plus you get to stare at Rachel as much as you want.
What?
Flexible hours.
Did you spot all these small details, or did you spot something we didn't? Let us know in the comments.
That is brand new information!